After the destruction of the first temple at the beginning of the 6th century BCE, the Edomites settled in Maresha, as they did throughout the south of Judea. Because of this, the whole area was called Idumea. Maresha was the central city that ruled the western part of Idumea, at the same time as Adoraim ruled the east part. After Alexander the Great conquered the land of Israel in 332 BCE, Sidonians, who accepted the Greek culture, arrived to this place. A Greek community developed in the city, consisting of citizens and retired military personnel, and the city was given the status of a polis. What is the meaning of polis? It is a community related to geographical location that is political and autonomous. The polis was a kind of a city-state that provided the needs of the community and its inhabitants, and this includes, among others, defense, judgment, legislation, culture, and religious worship, and in some cases also welfare and education services. Although these services were rare in the ancient world as a service provided by the community or the government. During the Hellenistic period, the city consisted of two main parts: the high mound and the lower city, which surrounds the high mound over an area of 320 dunams. In the lower city, residences from the 3rd and 2nd century BCE were found. It used to be a large city surrounding a fortified hill. Maresha was one of the largest cities in the land of Israel in the early Hellenistic period. The burial caves were located outside the city. Here, each person was buried inside a coffin. A common type was a sarcophagus, in Greek, meat eater. Each sarcophagus was placed in an independent niche. The whole family were buried over time, side by side. We are at the entrance to the Sidonian burial cave, the most important and largest tomb system in the region. These caves are two of many caves carved by Phoenicians who settled in Maresha. The walls in the caves were decorated with many paintings and inscriptions. This cave is called Cave of Apollophanes because an inscription was discovered in the cave commemorating Apollophanes, son of Sesmaeus. He was the head of the Sidonians in Maresha. The ancient paintings in this cave are restorations based on copies made by the archaeologists who discovered the place in 1902. This cave includes an entrance hall with an altar. The entrance hall was connected to 3 long halls, each having many niches. At the end of this central hall, there is a very nice and impressive tomb. At this burial chamber, this is where Apollophanes was buried. The entire cave was decorated with dozens of magnificent wall paintings of realistic and mythological animals. In addition, several inscriptions in Greek were discovered there, one of which revealed a love story that could become a good script for a modern telenovela. In this middle hall, there are 7 cells on each side, a total of 14 cells. 2 tall black urns can be seen in front. The urns are similar to the urns in which the Greeks used to bury the remains of their dead. In this tomb, there are 30 inscriptions, all in Greek. Apollophanes, son of Sesmaeus, lived for 74 years, out of which 33 years was the head of the Sidonians in Maresha. Many of his family members were also buried in the tomb. Usually, the names of the father are mainly Sidonian, and the names of the sons are Greek, which indicates the Greekness of the Sidonians. For example, names such as Apollophanes, son of Sesmaeus, or Demetrius, son of Marbal, meaning that the father has a Sidonian name while the son has a Greek name. Even among the Edomites, we see an Edomite name in the first generation and a Greek name in the second generation. Maresha tombs are similar to Phoenician tombs from the Hellenistic period. The color paintings use a mixture of religious elements such as the Syrian eagle with Greek elements related to burial. We completed our visit to the Sidonian burial cave, and as usual, I have a question for you.